Welcome to week 5 of your book writing process. You're going to love this week's tasks. There's only 2. You ready? Hand your book over to your developmental editor and take a well-deserved break from the book yourself. That's part 1, and it's super easy for you to do because all you have to do is hand it over to them. Now, they might have other plans for you. They may call you and say that you're missing some information and you'll have to get writing. But it won't be much and you can get it done pretty easily. The second task is to find 9 or 10 people to read your book and give you feedback. Here's what I would recommend. Find 3 people that are in your target and ask them to read it for you. Find 3 people who are close to you and they know how you communicate. And find another 3, maybe 4 people who you consider mentors, people that you look up to. If they agree to review your book, I want you to print it out into a 3-ring binder and customize the cover so they feel special when you give it to them. And on the cover, have the due date for when you need it back. It's okay to do that because you'll have got them to agree on the date before you send it anyway. Why so many people? Because you'll be lucky if you get 3 of them to do it in the time frame that you need. And here's one of the best reasons for why you want so many people reviewing your book. They will, without you even asking them to, become your line edit or copy editor. They will find your typos and grammar errors, and they're going to make sure that you know about it. Be grateful for this because they're saving you money when you have to hire your real copy editor next week anyway. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't possibly send somebody a rough draft of your book. There's going to be too many mistakes in it. It doesn't matter. Just send it to them. They will have compassion for you because you'll tell them that it's a rough draft and you'll mark it on the copy as well. So they won't be expecting it to be perfect, not by a long shot. Now here's how you get them to agree to review your book for you. Call them up on the phone and say something like this. Hey, thanks for taking a moment to speak with me. I have a very important question to ask you, and frankly, I'm a bit nervous asking. Because if you say yes, it will mean the world to me. I've been keeping a very big project of mine under wraps because I don't want anyone to know about it until it's finished. But I'm nearly complete with writing my first book, and that's why I'm calling you. I would like to give you a sneak preview of the book and get your thoughts. Your opinion matters to me, and I would feel much better taking my book to market knowing that you've had a chance to look it over first and give me some straight talk and feedback. I'm not looking for great job, I'm looking for here's how it could be better. So critique it, that's what I want. But I know I'm asking a lot of you, so if you can't do it, that's okay, I'll understand. But I would be so honored if you would. Will you? Something to that effect, okay? If they agree, by the way, make sure to ask them if they can get it back to you within the next 2 weeks. You can give them longer if you want, but if they won't do it in 2, they probably won't do it in 3 or 4 or 5 weeks either. Next week, I'll give you some tips on how to handle their feedback. But for now, enjoy this week, knowing that all you have to do is print some copies and send it out. Oh, and that's another thing. If you can, personally deliver the book to them on the same day they agree. Or if they're out of town, FedEx it to them immediately. By you FedExing this to them or personally delivering it, you send them a message that it's urgent. If you just email it to them, it's going to stay in their inbox and most likely it won't get read at all. If you make it a priority, they will make it a priority. Have a great week. We'll see you at week 6.